Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm EVM and to another short video. This one is about the used car market essentially plummeting in value over the last month or two. It really has come down massively. I mean, we've been in a state of hyperinflated used prices across the board, not just in electric cars, in all of them, but particularly in EVs. The chip shortage, the various other material shortages meant that there weren't enough cars coming onto the market. They were high in demand as well. There were a lot of people wanting them, and you're looking at 6 to 12 or even 18-month lead time for some of them, and that meant the used car market was then, pilfered essentially for those that couldn't wait that long. So we've had for a year, maybe 18 months, a huge amount of cars that have not dropped in value. I mean, my Model 3, I could have got my money back 2 and a bit years after I bought it. I paid just over 40 for it at the time, and it was going for about that during this summer. That's why I seriously considered selling it, because it was, I could get my money back after 2 and a bit years. It's unheard of. It's not an exotic car or anything. And again, same for pretty much every EV. Even old Nissan Leafs and Renault Zoes from 2014, 2015, they were going for about 7 grand. Whereas a year or two earlier, they were going for about 5.5. They've gone up in value. But the big reset seems to have at least started. I mean, they're still higher than I expected 2 or 3 years back. Don't get me wrong. We're still in a state of the residual values are very strong for electric vehicles, but they're nowhere near that ridiculous nature that they have been for the last year or so. Let me give you a case in point. I got a We Buy Any Car quote for my Model 3. I think it was July, August, summertime essentially. Excuse me. And they were offering 36 and a bit, give or take a few £100. I wouldn't have done it, but again, it gives you a nice metric. Same place, We Buy Any Car, same car, obviously just a few months older. I did this last week, start of December. It's not 36 and a bit now, it's worth, according to them, 30. So that's like saying it's gone down 6 grand in the space of a couple of months-ish. Which, again, it's not a plummet in value. Well, it is, but it's not. It's more of a reset to realistic prices. Still higher than there should be. Still higher than we thought there would be a few years ago when I first bought mine. But we are looking at a more normal market now. There are more used EVs on Auto Trader and things like that. They're not selling clearly as quick, and that's bringing the prices down. So, what does this mean? Well, ultimately, if you're looking for a used EV, that's good news. If you're thinking about selling yours or trading it in, it's very bad news. I've had a couple of messages from people over the last few weeks, really, quite a few actually, saying I'd ordered a new EV, 6 months lead time-ish, and I was going to trade in my current car, some of which had an electric vehicle to trade in. However, the dealers contacted me and said, right, your car's coming next month, but we thought yours would be worth, I don't know, 35,000, and it's now worth about 29, I'm afraid. So your deposit's going to have to be much, much bigger, or your monthly payments are going to have to go up an awful lot. So this is going to affect a few people. Certainly if you ordered your EV or car in general, but we'll stick with EVs. If you ordered that 3 months or further back ago, so if you ordered it 3 months ago, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and you're still waiting for it, if you're counting on part exchanging your car, then you might want to look at it to see what yours is worth and how much asset value you've got left, because if you were counting on that being your deposit, you might be in a sticky situation, quite frankly. That's probably making people, excuse me, think, oh, well, I'm not going to get that car anymore because I need to find another 5-6 grand from somewhere, so I'll cancel the order. Which means there's more new cars available, which means there's less used being bought. I don't know where this is going to end. I still think because of the high demand EVs have, and even under this recession we're about to steamroller into, there's always people with money that will buy stuff, and they're still not producing a lot of EVs in relative numbers for cars. New car prices, of course, which has contributed to these high used ones, have gone up over this last year or 18 months. The same Model 3 now that I paid 40.5 for is now 48.5 for the exact same car. It's gone up 8 grand in a year. Well, maybe 18 months-ish. So, yeah, I want to know if this is affecting you. Have you got a car on its way very shortly, and now you're thinking, do I? Can I afford it anymore? Are you looking at the used market and going, well, great, the car I was looking at is now considerably cheaper? So, yeah, that's it. Short video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that sort of rubbish. Bye.